What up, watch peeps? Today we're chilling with what? This? I modded my face. You don't like it? Too bad. It's my face. Mods sometimes get a bad rap in the watch community. Some collectors look down upon them. I think this is because oftentimes watches are modded to look like certain other watches. Kind of like what I've done here with this Orient Mako 2 USA. When you get into homage territory, feelings can get strong, to say the least. Various times in my watch collecting journey, these feelings have discouraged or even pushed me away from modding altogether. But I've since come to realize that modding has played such a big part in my watch journey that they'll probably always have a place in my collection. So I thought today we could talk about modding for a bit, look at some watches, some watch parts, and occasionally I'd like to do an episode like this that's a little more loose in format. So let me know what you think. I'm Pete, and we are Chilling with Watches. To mod or not to mod? That is the question. But first, wrist check. I'm still wearing the Traska Summiteer. The more I wear this watch, the more I like it. It is just very comfortable, super wearable. The dimensions are spot on for me. Really good job with this watch. So what we've got here is the Seiko SRPE05, also known as the King Turtle. So this is the first time the Turtle has come out with a sapphire crystal and a ceramic bezel insert. You'll see they also put the Cyclops on this sapphire crystal. Some people like it, some people hate it. I bought this with every intention of instantly removing that, but as it turns out, I love it. Look how it just makes the day and date just pop right out. It's really nice. What they've also changed on this model is the bezel itself. You'll see compared to a previous generation Turtle bezel, we've kind of flattened it out. It looks like it's a little taller, but I don't think it actually is. I think that's an illusion. It's no less grippy being flat like this. I think it looks really cool, especially when you pair it with this grenade dial. And that pop of gold on the text and the seconds hand, combined with the green, that is just a knockout look for me. So, before these came out, to get a Turtle with a sapphire crystal and a ceramic bezel insert, you would have had to mod your own Turtle. So, let's take a look at an SRP 777. This is mine that I had modded to do exactly that. I have a sapphire crystal and a loomed ceramic bezel insert. So it actually looks pretty much the same as the bezel insert on the King Turtle, except instead of just a loomed dot in the pip there, the entire pip is loomed, as is the rest of the bezel insert. This one is not loomed. And I got this sapphire crystal and ceramic bezel insert from DL Watches. So whenever I'm going to do basically a base model look and I just want to upgrade the components, I'll get them from DL Watches, because if you buy their bezel insert, which I really like theirs, their loomed ceramic bezel inserts are great, their sapphire crystal will also match up to sit perfectly flush with it, which is not something you get with this. You can see the bezel insert sits slightly above the sapphire crystal. And I know that's an issue for some people. So we'll take a look at the loom difference on these two at the end. I also put a coin edge bezel on here. I believe that's from Crystal Times. But, I mean, you don't have to do that. And the bracelet, if you're going to ask, is an Uncle Seiko Beads of Rice. So these you can usually get for around $400, I think. Maybe slightly above on Amazon, $411 when I checked. These don't go for that much less. Well, on Amazon, I think it was like $370, but you can find them cheaper, I think. But let's go with Amazon prices. So this will be $411, and this $370. And if you add $45 for the loom ceramic bezel insert and $35 for the flat sapphire crystal, you're at $450 for this. That's assuming you don't change the bezel itself, like I did here. So you're at $450 versus $411. So I think the model I've done has some benefits in that the insert is fully loomed and that everything sits really flush and pretty. But it's not OEM. So what would be more important to you? Would you spend the extra $40 to have a loomed bezel insert, a flush crystal, or would you rather have the OEM stock everything? I think that's an interesting question, and it'll be interesting to see if Seiko continues to put out models with the sapphire and ceramic and where those prices fall in comparison to the previous models that don't have them. So I've got a whole bunch of mod parts laying around here. Thought maybe we could take a look at those as well. So let's see. This is from DL Watches as well, and I believe this is another ceramic bezel insert, not loomed. This is a gold ceramic bezel insert, flat, not sloped, and not loomed. And this is a flat SKX sapphire crystal, blue AR. That will go together with that as part of a update I am doing to this watch. This is an SKX 007 with a, actually it's an 011 with a SRP 775 Turtle entire guts, movement, dial, handset. So you can see that's still the SKX 011, which is the orange with the gold. That's the insert from that watch. I don't remember if this is a Crystal Time or Nomoki's sub-looking bezel. Not the insert, the bezel itself. So I'm going to update this thing, and I'm going to put a, I'm going to actually put the guts into a whole new case. And got a couple other packages here from Nomoki's. So we are going to tear into those, see what we got. Alright, see, I can show you some of the other parts and what projects I have in mind, and hopefully what I'd like to do is share the build with you guys. So Nomoki always gives you stickers and a thank you card. So let's see what's in this one. Alright, we have a case back, a crown, another blue AR crystal. This one is domed. Okay, this is actually for a different project. Let's open the other project. Okay, so we'll get to these in a second, but let's open the other pack and see what. Actually, I think the other parts for this build might be in here. Sorry, bumped the camera. Let's see, is this the... Oh. It doesn't want to come out of there. Okay, so yeah, this is the 4 o'clock no crown guards case. That is what I'm going to move the guts of this into. They almost have like a Marine Master 200 look and feel to them. So I'm kind of excited about this. This is basically one of those SKX retrofit cases. All SKX parts will fit it. Just 4 o'clock no crown guards. So I often pick these blasted case backs because they're super smooth and uber comfortable. So yeah, that's going to get that. I'm going to take this same bezel. I'm going to change it to this ceramic insert, which will sit perfectly flush with this sapphire crystal that goes with it, all put into this 4 o'clock no crown guards case. So that's going to be a pretty killer build. Oh, this strap is also, this is the Uncle Seiko fitted waffle. Love the strap. It's going to look great on that 4 o'clock no crown guards case. Real Marine Master feels in a smaller, more wearable package. So the rest of the stuff in here is gaskets. I think it is crystal, case back, and also the bezel click spring. Very nice that Nomoki gives you all that with the case. One of the main reasons I use them. All right, this next one, this has got some cool stuff in here. So this is a double dome blue AR sapphire crystal. We have, yeah, here's the case back. For this one, I went with a polished case back. Just do something different. Also the crown that goes with it. But here's the star of the show, guys. Yes, that is a root beer bezel insert with gold inlay. Sloped ceramic. Yeah, that's going to be bad. That is going to be going into... Oh, actually, no, it's not. Here's the case. That is going to be going into a 3 o'clock Crown Guards case from Namoki. So this is another transplant where I'm moving the guts from another watch. Here, I'll show you the watch. And that is this one. Let me see. This is actually a true gilt relief dial. Let's see if I can get the light to hit that gold. So what that means is the base dial is gold, and then they print the black on the case, but they leave certain spots unprinted so the gold shows through. Really cool effect. It almost disappears, and then when the light hits it just right, it shines. So yeah, the guts of this are going to be going into this 3 o'clock Crown Guard case. The reasons for this transplant are twofold. One, this is super, obviously this is a sub case. It just looks too similar. I wanted something that looked different, and this Namoki 3 o'clock Crown Guard case will give me that. Also, this case, the fit is not quite perfect. If you look where the dial meets the rehaut, it's pretty tight there, but there are spots here. There's a little bit of a gap. It just doesn't fit perfectly in this case. So I want something I'll feel better about, and that's that. Now, there's a couple other parts that go with that in this other package. Let's open those. I'm making a mess of my desk. Okay. Get out. More stickers, cards. All right, so yeah, again, that case came with case back, crystal gasket, and bezel click spring. And I did get this coin edge bezel, but afterwards I decided, nah. Oh, also, same with the crown. I decided I got a better idea. Now, I wish I thought of this from the get-go, but yeah, that's what's up. We're going full two-tone. So we got a gold crown to go with it, and a gold, I believe that is a, yeah, that is the sub-style bezel in gold to go with. So that's going to be a full two-tone root beer with a gilt relief dial. Super excited to get that thing built. Oh, this insert, or this bezel is a Marine Master bezel. So I'm actually going to put that on here instead of this bezel. We'll switch it up. Use the Marine Master looking bezel with the ceramic gold gilt. So both these builds I'm very excited about. They're going to be really cool, I think. And my plan is to share both these builds with you guys. I don't know how much I'll be able to actually get on camera, but I will do my best. And I think that'll make for a couple fun episodes. So that's all I wanted to show you guys there for today. So let's flip the camera back around. As you guys can see, I get pretty excited about modding. There's endless options these days. I love when an idea pops in my head. I love creating something. Sometimes you just got to take that idea and bring it to fruition. Might not always turn out as you pictured it, but even if it doesn't, it's usually worth the journey. I don't want a collection that's made entirely of mods, but I think there'll always be at least a few in there. I just don't see myself not making them anytime soon. So what do you guys think about modding? Let me know in the comments below. Also, would you buy this? Do it. And leave it stock, or would you buy everything and make something like this? Do it. I'm also curious what you guys think about an episode like this that's a little more loose in format, kind of just hanging out. You can tell me if you like it or if you think it sucks. Pete, you're dumb, and this is the worst episode ever. Before I let you go, sneaker check. Air Jordan 3 Tinker Hatfield OG Retros. I know they have the swoosh, not like the original, but I love them. Alright, well, that's it for today. As always, if it's not too much trouble, like, subscribe, and come back next time. Thanks for watching. Peace!